Hi guys, so one of the things that we have been doing recently in our oral tests is spot the difference. And this has been to practice not only describing pictures, but also being able to say, but in this picture, but in this picture. And so comparing differences. This is good. And it also improves our vocabulary of the kitchen, as this picture is in the kitchen. So, let's go through the one that we have been doing this week to improve our answers. Firstly, difference number 1. It is important that when we are describing the differences, we use in the first picture and in the second picture. So, in the first picture, there are 2 eggs on the table. In the second picture, there are 3 eggs on the table. And you can see I've circled them in the picture. So, when we say, in the first picture there are 2 eggs on the table, we then say, but in the second picture there are 3 eggs on the table. Great. Difference number 2. This will test our vocabulary. And this item is called a bin, B-I-N, bin. So, using in the first picture and in the second picture, we can say, there is a bin in the second picture, but there is not a bin in the first picture. Amazing. Difference number 3. Now this one is harder because you need to use a verb. And the verb is to put. But as it is a doing action, the verb has ing. So, in the first picture, the girl is putting a bowl in the fridge. Fridge. But in the second picture, the girl is putting the bowl in a cupboard. Cupboard. This is vocabulary we need to practice. So fridge and cupboard. Now you try. Difference number 4. This one is tricky too, because there are different ways of telling the time. So, we can say, the time is different in the 2 pictures. This is true. Now, in more detail, in the first picture, it is 3:30. Or, you can also say 3:30. But, in the second picture, it is 4:45 or 4:45. You can say both. Let's practice. In picture 1, it is 3:30 or 3:30. But in the second picture, it is 4:45 or 4:45. Perfect. And you can see in the pictures here by the clock. Difference number 5. This is to do with the weather. In the first picture, some of you said it was sunny. This is okay, but it is better to say foggy. So, using in the first picture, in the second picture, we can say, in the first picture, it is foggy. But in the second picture, it is raining. Let's practice. It is important that we say, it is. So, it is foggy. It is sunny. It is rainy or raining. And we need to practice this when describing our differences. Now you try. And finally, difference number 6. There are probably more differences, but here are some that I have shown. Difference number 6. Using in the first picture and in the second picture, we can say, in the first picture, the table is round. Round. This is vocabulary we need to practice. But in the second picture, the table is square. Square. Let's practice this one. In the first picture, the table is round. But in the second picture, the table is square. Amazing! Now we have gone through these differences. When we have a lesson next week, I would like you to show me these, but also add some new ones and show me some different ones too. So, I want you to be able to show me in the first picture, in the second picture, and use but. And try to show off the girl is putting or the boy is putting. Try to use fridge and cupboard. And try to tell me the time in different ways. Also, if you can describe round and square, that will be amazing. Okay, now you practice.